Bring Mario. One day you'll find the command. Young Mason. Bye now. What is up, goons, gamers, goblins? It's time for another fun adventure into us looking at a calculator for 40 hours. Broken up by playing so little mini games. What up, Kamado? What up, Mason? How you doing, big dogs? So I think our biggest problem we had here was the fact that this fight is hard. And it was really painful to figure out what exactly we needed to do. I think we settled on leading for my Legends. Yeah, I saw you guys saying that. It's the meta. It's what people do. I'm just following the rules. So what was the thing? I think the two like big positionings of notes is that with a Twisted Spoon, Polt could outspeed Oko this, outspeed Oko this, and outspeed Oko this. But I don't know if there's a way we can like position this. I don't think so, Mason. Especially because the commands are handled by Streambot, which is like hosted on my low computer. Ooh, I forgot to close the window, so I'm not as white. You make a good point, Kamado. You make a good point, Kamado. It's really like a race to the top, or you can't really go any higher when you make the video like I beat the hardest game. I'll find something, or I'll literally just call it I beat the new hardest game, Pokemon game, and then call it a day there. I think all the Gen 2, like the Crystal Kaizo stuff is going to be like beating Gen 2's hardest game, but I don't know beyond that. Yeah. Yeah, I beat the hardest game. I thought I beat the hardest game, and then I played Run and Bun. Who would we need to get out of the way? Well, I mean, if Polt kills... If we are able to get Polt to kill Bruxish, that would bring in Samurai. Didn't our line have something like that happening? Because if we can have them kill Samurai... Or Bait and Samurai take care of that, but then we need to find some way to get them back in safely, right? Yeah, I gotcha. Here's a run of my gag. Okay, so Mence leads this. They kill with Choice Scarf with that. We've determined, and Mence can also kill some other mons in here too. I think it's like going to be the secret of this fight is like finding the best way we can use both these. There's no immune move that they could come back in on. Okay. Second hardest I've played. I've played? Of the ones, the difficulty of ones I've beaten, Emerald Kaizo is probably the easiest game by a large margin. Crystal Kaizo and Run and Bun, I think, are a lot closer than you would first think. Just because Crystal Kaizo, you have so much less control over, right? Like, Crystal Kaizo has so many, like, luck-based things you kind of have to ball. Especially, like, the fact that, thinking back on it now, there's stuff in Elite Four Round 2 that is not consistent. Like, even if you have really good Pokemon, is kind of fucked. There's, like, no way to have a consistent Elite Four Round 2. And that's 16 badges into the game. And, yeah, Emerald Kaizo is the easiest by a large margin. Unless we're counting the games I've, like, tried. Like, Radical Red might be up there. Radical Red's probably in the same vein as Crystal Kaizo, even though we only played it for a little bit. There's just, I think that game has random AI, and the encounters are all over the place. Emerald Kaizo also incredibly challenging. Yeah, you should. Emerald Kaizo, I think, is like a really good entry. Like, I'm glad I started my playing Pokemon Challenge games with Emerald Kaizo. It's a great entry point. Like, if I would have started with Run and Bun, if I would have started with Crystal Kaizo, I probably would have not continued on. Emerald Kaizo is like hard enough, but it also helps that Emerald Kaizo is very, very, very solved. Emerald Kaizo has a lot of guides, has the beating Emerald Kaizo in 100 pages, which is like better than you'll get for anything else. Yeah. Not Radical Red, though. Yeah, Radical Red just has an absurd amount of encounters, and I think random AI, which makes it not fun. They're Gen 5. Yeah, I think there's Vintage White is the big Gen 5 one. And I think there's even Ancestral X, I think, is the Gen 6 one. I don't know if there's a... What are we on, 9? I don't know if there's any Sun and Moon ones. Yeah. Played, actually. Yeah. You're not missing out. Well... Nah, actually, Gen 5, people say the base games, those are the best base games, but I still cannot imagine playing the base games. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the dealio is with the Gen 6 mods. See, this is why, like, another reason I want to be done with Run and Bun, so I can try out these games. But I feel beholden to beating Run and Bun as much as I want to, like, go back and play some more Kaizo Coliseum. Trying to crows my, because I was having fun doing that. Smash Bros. Ultimate, our little rat. Yeah. So if we do this, we were saying that we could probably kill Primarina with just this guy. We come in on the Draining Kiss. Fake Out plus Sing Zap would be enough. Then we'd probably be dead to Brux. Brux clicking Liquidation, which we can KO, right? But then Defense Drop would have us baiting weird things. No, because then we'd always bait knockoff from this guy. Yeah, because we're showing Fast Kill and everyone else left. Smash Bros. Challenge where you get to Elite Smash. Ah, the rat. The fear strat. That would be fun. I feel like I'd be more inclined, because I wouldn't have to get a Switch and get that all set up, to do something like that with Melee. To be like, I was formerly... That actually is probably a good video. Be like, I was formerly a Melee commentator. I didn't play a lot of Melee. Can I get to whatever is Diamond rank in Melee Online? Yeah, maybe Restream does cause a little bit of jet, or maybe it's just a weird day. That actually is a fun idea for a video. I do also want to do, because I used to go to Pokemon tournaments as a kid. Actually, I went to one Pokemon TCG tournament as a kid, and I got... Well, okay, let me preface this full story. I went to like a small Catholic grade school, and they'd have events and stuff in like the church hall there. And one time they had, when I was maybe like in 3rd or 4th grade, they had like a local card shop hosted a Pokemon tournament in our church hall, and there was maybe like 6 or 7 people. Fuck. There was 7 or 8 people, so there really wasn't much. And there was mainly kids from my grade, my class, and then there was this one kid who came from the card shop who I don't think went to our school. And the early rounds happened. I was playing, I believe, a Dark Tyranitar deck. Dark Tyranitar. Let's see. Dark T-Tar Pokemon card. Yes. I was playing, and it was janky as hell. I'm pretty sure I had, not from my own choosing, I had one of these ones. I had one of, why does this not work? I had one of these Dark T-Tars, and I also had one of these Dark T-Tars, just because I didn't have a full set. Yeah. But I won the rounds against the schoolmates who I was matched up against. I did find out later that, I think it was this one, that I had misread the card, and I thought it was you put a damage counter on each one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, like full stop. Like I can remember so little things from my childhood, but I can remember so specifically that later on I found out that I had accidentally cheated because I was just putting damage counters on every bench Pokemon in between turn. Also, 120 health on a 3-stage Pokemon is crazy in Modern Era. But Krookodile, Scarlet. So I get to the final round, and because I'm the main protagonist, of course, I beat the kid who's come from the game shop, and I get this big Darkrai card. I get this box set. Super, super sick. Really good way to stroke your ego. Like, I think that might have been my first Pokemon TCG tournament ever, and I won. Yeah, I'll just buy you a Pokemon card for you. But because of that, it was kind of like the beginning of a bonding friendship. I don't even know if I like played games a lot with that guy in particular. But after that, there was a card shop near my house, and I'd go to every Saturday to play the Pokemon TCG. Krookodile, Scarlet, full art. But yeah, I go there every Saturday to play TCG. My parents would just drop me off. That is kind of cool. That's a kind of cool card. What's this guy doing? What up, Noel? I'm telling about my first ever Pokemon TCG tournament. So yeah, I beat the kid at my local game shop. I start going to tournaments. It's really cool. All the stuff, I don't know if Nintendo still gives little card shops like the little promo packs or like the little pins. The coolest thing is they gave out pins if you were there enough of each like badge from whatever generation of the cards was coming out. So I think I have like 5 or 6. I almost got into that one that time. I got like 5 or 6 of those little pins. I think they're Gen 3 or Gen 4 badges, which is really, really cool. But eventually they talked me into going to an actual tournament, which was very funny. It was like deep in the city in Philadelphia that as a kid, I was like, this is just in the city. And then like years later, I was walking down a side street downtown. I was like, oh my God, that's the card shop. But I go to this tournament and I get fucking washed, bro. Like, I think I was on Pokemon forums and stuff like that, but I wasn't like aware of what a meta deck was. I wasn't like playing what was serious. Same thing for when I entered the Pokemon 10th Anniversary Tour, which was when like Coliseum and XD were out. It was only Gen 3. I was like, no, I'm not using legendaries. And that was like one of the earliest Pokemon tournaments where there's like no restrictions on limited Pokemon. So the people who won were just like, okay, I have 6 Lugias, get fucked. But I got so incredibly washed that I think my morale was so depleted that I just never went to another tournament after that. I don't know if I stopped going to the card shop too, but I was just like, man, I got washed. I was 1-1 in my tournaments. Yeah. Going, yeah. I think I can still, because my team for the Pokemon 10th Anniversary was basically my XD team. I think it was like, did I actually end up bringing Lugia? I might have brought the Shadow Lugia. It was like Jolteon, Wailern. It was basically my XD team, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All that to say, I think it'd be a really fun video to be like, I entered my first Pokemon card game tournament in like 20 years. And this is what happened. Yeah. But yeah, I really want to, maybe I should get into Riftbound while it's getting big. I don't want to pay $40 for cards, but like now that TFT is been ejected from my system, I need, until the next set comes out and I try to get in the boot camp and then I don't get in the boot camp and I crash out again. I need a new grindy game. They should just remake XD. They should remake Raw XD Gale of Darkness. Yeah. Hashtag washed indeed. Yeah, I mean, and also too, the like TFT in-person event is in Vegas next year. So if I'm back stateside and it's near the end of the year, which I assume it would be, I'm definitely want to go to that. Your old question? What's your old question? I missed it. Oh, the things next to Noel's, that's a Prime Gaming icon and then a 6-month sub icon. Back in my card game grind. I'm getting there too, Noel. I'm planning to do the gauntlet again, so I'm making sure I do all my dailies in all my games. I guess besides Runeterra. And no, actually, besides Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the real answer. Like, I'm slowly getting a better idea about what's going on in Magic. But, dude, of all that, we didn't play that much Yu-Gi-Oh! But I have no fucking idea what's going on in that game. That game seems so impossible to learn. Like, Magic seems difficult to learn. But at least, like, things make slightly more sense. I played one of the, like, draft mode ones where you, like, it's like, what is Arena to Hearthstone. And that was at least a little bit more enjoyable and understandable because I assume we're all choosing from the same pool of cards. So it's like, okay, I'm just seeing avatar cards here. Learning, yeah, that would be good. When it's time to actually do the TCG Gauntlet, I need to take a day and just learn the fuck how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, I think my card game instincts gather me enough in Magic. Is there like, can I play Riftbound online? Yeah, bet. Thank you. Called Pixelborn. Did it get taken down? It got taken down. Hell yeah. Fun, 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 fun. Yeah, but I like playing card games. The One Piece TCG. Does it have a digital version? I probably want to stick to those 5. And then maybe expand it. I forget, did I save my, like, results sheet from that? It's somewhere. TCG Gauntlet. Yeah. I guess I did win 2 games of Yu-Gi-Oh! EVE Online. I used to play Hearthstone. I almost got back to Legend like 2 months ago when I was waiting for TFT to come out. But I used to be really, really, really in Hearthstone. I played Hearthstone since the beta. Let me see. I found these screenshots recently. Let me dig through my deep personal files, see if I can find you. Battlegrounds. I wanted to like Battlegrounds, but I couldn't get into it. Like, I play Battlegrounds, and then I'm just like, I want to play TFT instead. Is my honest opinion when I play that. Oh, here it is. This is the exact folder I was looking for. This is back when I was on my Hearthstone grind. I think this might be my highest peak. Nope, that's my highest peak. Yeah. Yeah, 140 Legend is my highest peak. Yeah, but I played a lot of Hearthstone. I was, around the pandemic, I was getting like super back into it. How old is a screenshot? Let me not dox myself in opening this screenshot folder. That's from April 20, no. What's the lowest one? January 2021. Yeah, right as the new year came. That's what I was, 140. That's my highest peak. Yeah, this folder has crazy screenshots. Oh my god, bro. Look at any real ones. I can't even tell you what year of fucking League of Legends this was. Any real ones. Promoted to gold playing Nautilus out here. Let's go. Where's Overtow? Overtow would love that. No. Yeah. That was, I think, when I was in college. It just, no, there's so many screenshots in here from various things. Because this is like from like 2 laptops ago. No, this is the true. No. How old is this? This is what, for you youngins, this is what the League client used to look like for a very fucking long time. The League client looked like shit. TCGP? What is TCGP? Gyarados. Yeah. Your uncle and mom got you in the Hearthstone Battlegrounds? That's incredibly funny. How old is that screenshot? That's from 2014. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. I yearn for something to grind on. Pause. Oh, the pocket version. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. You found the funniest TikTok today. Yeah. Yeah, the pocket version was fun. I got to the point where I felt like I was just doing like daily tasks. Like it felt like I was just cleaning up, so I stopped playing the pocket game. I was like in from the beginning. It was fun. Opening packs is fun. No. That's wild, Mason. Oh, man. Oh, guys, I didn't tell you about the most crazy thing I found out over the break. Did you know who Sonic the Hedgehog is inspired by? The beautiful combination of Michael Jackson and Bill Clinton. I was very, very, very tempted to make a short discussing this fact and Photoshop Sonic into one of the Epstein file photos with Bill Clinton and Michael Jackson. But I think maybe that'd be a little in poor taste. But I think that would be very, very, very funny to be like, did you know Sonic was inspired by... fuck, bro. Which is absurd. I also am very, very tempted to do a short talking about Revealed and be like cut between the fucking Epstein files and Revealed the daily game to be like, try out this new one coming up today. See if you can figure out what name fits in this spot. Really? Or were they actually best friends? That's so sick. I think one fun fact that I'll never get over is that cartel activity stops when Dragon Ball episodes are released. That's so sick, bro. Motherfuckers love Goku. Why isn't the U.S. government just pumping money into making Dragon Ball? Or, I guess it'd be more like the Mexican government. Pump money into making Dragon Ball. You can cause world peace, or you can cause stopping cartel activity, as well as getting more Dragon Ball out there. It's pretty simple. It's a net good for everybody. Anyways, what are we doing? Kill this guy. This would always be Draining Kiss. We can kill with these two. Chaos. You're gonna make me watch. You're gonna make me watch the video. We're gonna have to watch the video, aren't we?
Mr. President, we have one more question from Twitter. It asks, there are concerns over the safety of America's cities ever since the space colony's attack on the moon. The tweet continues, what do you have to say about the theft of dangerous artifacts that could cause attacks like this to happen again?
You mean the Chaos Emeralds? I'm going to assume you mean the Chaos Emeralds, because if that's what you're concerned about, I've got one of them right here.
Chaos Emeralds, Mr. President. Put your hands up and turn around slowly.
Chaos Control.
Oh my God.
That might be one of my favorite videos on the internet. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Chaos Control. Biden Blast? I guess it might predate Biden Blast. Chaos Control. There's so many videos like that where I like reference something, my partner's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I have to pull up some dusty old 15-year-old YouTube video and be like, oh, of course. It's the Lana Del Rey, my pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola mixed with E-I-E-I-O. Of course, you don't know that? What up, Kamano? We're playing, Okay, so... Watch me at the zoo. The classic. Also, Mason, did you look at the channel point redeems? E-I-E-I-O. We're still playing Legend. You were still doing this fight. So what we're going to say, that kills this, brings in this clicking draining kiss. We can kill this in 2. I think Life Orb would get us low enough. Can Life Orb guarantee... I think if this is a crit, though, that would maybe fuck us. You can't find out the new channel points? It should be... I don't know where it is for you. It should be like right down at the bottom. Mod view. Maybe you have to get out of mod view. Is there anyone else who can kill this Primarina? I mean, coming out on Draining Kiss is fine here. This would never be Calm Mind. I mean, we could use 2, right? Soul Link, yeah. He would totally go for that. Me, the tiniest streamer in the world. What are you coming in on? Draining Kiss? Hype. This would be... If we come in on Draining Kiss, I mean, if we're showing... Yeah. Alright. Nighty night, Kamado. Thanks for popping through. You wouldn't really like... I mean, they wouldn't mind taking Psychic. Yeah, should be $1. Well, the wiki speedruns take a while. I had to price it appropriately because that's a pretty significant time investment. Well, I guess we can still do the slow flip strategy, right? $1. Nah. Let me get $1. Let me hold $1. So it would be sight. Well, no, it wouldn't matter. We just have to be able to kill through Calm Mind. Yeah, it's not like specs that could kill through. We got anyone with like a huge poison jab? I mean, B is the obvious answer, but not enough. Yeah, it can't be. We can't be doing wiki race every day. Exactly. That's how I get you to spend your money. What else is this motherfucker weak to? Electric type move, which is why physical electric is doing so much here. Oh God. I mean, choice band flip turn would kill. This would use both of our choice items. What would we gain from this, though? Okay, we'd like do that. We slow flip here. We're still able to kill through that. Full health Togedemaru baits in. Outsped and dead to... Is that exclusively Sacred Sword? Well, it's Sacred Sword or Sword Stance. Okay, this might actually be good. Because this is... On Sacred Sword, we go into... Nah. Well, I mean, we can go there. Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword's the one that avoids stat drops, right? I do at least like this because it is guaranteed to get what we want. Okay, who do we kill Samurai with? Can we kill with U-turn? Ooh, we can kill with U-turn. So we'd take the Sacred Sword, we'd U-turn out, then we get to choose our next bait. Who's dead in this line? Wait! We win the fight from this spot, don't we? Because every one of Polt's enemies are the only ones that are alive, right? This is just Polt sweep. Because we go Phantom Force, we go darts, we go Psychic Fangs and we win. I'm pretty sure that's just a dub. Prim, Citrus. Let's check this. Tuggy, Choice Band. B, Omega, Pulse. I love... Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. I love when a fight gives you so much difficulty and then you just need to maneuver around and you're like, oh wait, this is a 5-mon answer actually. Because we have insane Dragon Pull. Okay. From the top. Mence clicks Dual Wing Beat, kills Rabombi. Mence's baits are going to be, we outspeed and outdamage Bruxus. We outspeed but don't outdamage Primarina. We outspeed and outdamage Samurott. We outspeed Oko Dragapult, and we outspeed Oko Roserade. So this can only be Primarina. Primarina is only going to click Draining Kiss here because we can outspeed 2-hit KO, so it prevents it from clicking Calm Mind. Draining Kiss, we will go into our Primarina. Draining Kiss, we're going to go into our Primarina, who's going to take the Draining Kiss, and then this could be, are we dead to double crit? We're not dead to double crit. This could be Calm Mind, or it could be Psychic. Regardless, we move after their Primarina, so we can slow flip. What up, Munch? Cool. Take your stream. God. So we slow flip after taking whatever attack from this, and we go into Choice Band. It's going to be Choice Band Togedemaru. Actually, does Choice Band Togedemaru... Oh, Choice Band Togedemaru does get there after the damage from Flip Turn. I was like, we need a little bit more tickle, and that does it. So that would be Citrus from Primarina. We flip. This means we are Togedemaru outspeeding and then picking up the KO here. Togedemaru is going to show slow killing Bruxus. Bruxus outspeeds, outdamages. But Samurott outspeeds and Okos. And this is always going to be either Sacred Sword or Sword Stance. So on the Sacred Sword or Sword Stance, we're going to... Yeah, well, you just need the points to redeem it. And then I ban you right before you redeem it. Easy. Sacred Swords or Sword Stance, we go into normal B on this. I'm a B. Where's normal B? There's normal B. We go into normal B. Sacred Sword doesn't do that much. Then the turn after, Samuratt's going to think it has an Oko. They obviously do not. We Mega Evolve. We click U-turn. We flip out. And then, so it's Mence killing Rabombi. Primarina plus Togedemaru killing Primarina. And then B's going to kill Samurott with a U-turn. And then Pult with Twisted Spoon wins the rest of the fight. Because we're going to U-turn into Dragapult, and then Pult's going to show outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko, of course. So, and we can have Twisted Spoon. We don't even need a choice item to do this. Against the Bruxus, we just click Phantom Force, we kill it. Against the what does Tango Berry do? Bug type. Kill with Phantom Force, then Pult's going to come in. We're going to click D-Darts before it gets to act, outspeed Oko it, and then we are going to click Psychic Fangs on Roserade. Sick! We got ourselves the line. Have I not seen anything of this run? You mean on stream? Jesus Christ. Deuterocanonical books of the Bible. Choosing the Bible is a big mistake. I went to 16 years of Catholic school. You're fucked, buddy. Yeah, I'm so surprised you haven't seen anything of this run. I mean, I've made some shorts of it, but obviously not any long-form videos just yet. I'll do that after we do this fight. The question remains who the least talked about part of the Bible. Deuterocanonical. I want to know what that means. Deuteronomy. Yeah, different time zones, yeah. Yeah, I'm over here on the Aussie land. We do need to pick what Pokemon should be in this final slot. It would be someone who is alright for this fight. / I'm willing to die. I don't stand a chance. We'll see about this. Who's the least valuable mon in our box? It might be Pidge. Or Brox. I'm so surprised Broxus is still fucking alive. Crazy work from Broxy. I'll go Pidgeot. Cool. We actually get to play the game? Back to the books. My current favorite footballer. Football. Oh man, after playing Iron Crystal, the screen is so big. The gameplay screen is enormous in comparison. I need... Damn. I need basically all the same Pokemon. He's a lot younger than the Deuterocanon books. I would imagine so. You're telling me my dude is canon? Canon. Do I have everyone pumped in the calcs? I do have everyone pumped in the calcs. Everyone's just going to get highest levels. Does that include Togi? Ah, no, Togi can do it at 89. That's nice. Yeah, we don't even need to bump him for that. That's sick. Have you seen... Oh, look. What are you kids up to? Yeah, it might be the different time zones. But yeah. I also haven't been... Yeah, that I say this anytime anyone notices the box. Ayo. I am playing particularly slow. I'm generally, I think I play pretty cautious, sometimes to my detriment. And makes me take a while. Like, I mean, Overtail, in the time that, I think the last, like, 2 or 3 weeks, Overtail's, like, past Pyre Tag or even further now, and he just started a run. And in that time, I've played 0, I guess, because it was over break. But I am especially nervous for getting to the Elite Four and making sure I play this out properly because our box is so insanely good. Like, I do not want to make a catastrophic fumble of the bag here because we're in such a good spot. Because we have, like, I said this the other day, we have probably 2 good, we could build 2 Elite Four boxes out of what we have, or 2 Elite Four teams out of what we have in our box. Yeah. I went 550 hours deep too. Yeah. I believe we almost have no more encounters. I'm pretty sure we have Victory Road, we have Evergrande, and then we have all the ones left for our roamers. Yeah, so we don't really have many more real encounters. Like, this is basically our box for the rest of the game. The only major thing that could swing our Elite Four team one way or another is if we hit Thundurus or not. I would cry. I would maybe legitimately cry. There'd definitely be a part of me that would be glad to be free of the run and bun suffering. However, I would know deep down in my heart, if I wipe this deep, I'm going to have to come back at some point to beat this game. Yeah. Yeah, Fishing Sim where you get like 4,000 Pokemon. Our Game Corner Mon, I think it was... No. It was the D-Knight. Because we just got the Ments. It was the D-Knight. I think it's like neutral nature, 31's in pretty good spots. This D-Knight's actually been really good. Yeah. Mauville City, yeah. This is a Game Corner. This thing is the almost perfect Dragonite. It's still absurd. Because, like, I'm pretty sure 3 31s are guaranteed for this Pokemon. So getting 29, 26, 29, absolutely insane. Yeah. 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 I think the goal of whatever we play next is to have more fun. Run and Bun is not called Run and Fun for a good reason. It should be Scarf, Citrus, Choice Band. Is it fun? I'm missing the fun parts of the games. I will say, like, post Tate and Liza, the first section where you have the choice items, I found very fun. Yeah. Choice Scarf, Citrus, Choice Band, Mega, Twisted Spoon. Yeah. Oh, did I save state outside? That could have been like fucking disastrous, couldn't it have? Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. That was funny. Kaizo Ironmon. Kaizo Ironmon, at least, I have talked a lot of shit on Kaizo Ironmon, but that would be... I would get to actually play the games, though. I think that's the biggest fun I've had with Kaizo Coliseum and the fun I had with, like, the Air and Crystal races. I got to play the game. Okay, what's up? What's up with this? We're playing Lady Daphne. So, wait, I guess we fall down. We would have already done this one. Is this? No, this gets us to the fight after. Okay. Alright, gamers. I'm nervous to play the game. We haven't done a fight in like 2 weeks. I'm washed. Clock in. Okay. Let's hopefully also make a short out of this too. Surely spreading myself so thin won't be a problem. Truck. You lock in. Lock in for the truck. Check it one more time. Scarf. Citrus. Choice Band. Mega. Twisted Spoon. Citrus. Okay. We are playing Run and Bun, gamers. We are in the 8th gym of Run and Bun. All right. It's been a couple of weeks. We're a little rusty. But I think we still got this. Lady Daphne. Fight begins against Rabombi. Kind of the thing we had to build this entire fight around is leading with long neck shorty and clicking dual wing beat to kill this guy with the focus sash. Cool. And if our calculations are correct, this should bring in Primarina. Cool. And Primarina has Calm Mind, but cannot set up in front of Shorty because it sees that we can outspeed and 2-hit KO it. So this should always be Draining Kiss. So we're going to go into our bubbles of our own. We are going to get kissed by the Primarina. And now, thankfully, we are slower than their Primarina. Love to see the crit. We're not dead to 2 crits, which is fine. So this is going to be either Psychic or Calm Mind. We do not care which. We are going to flip turn slowly and get out of here. So there's the Clam Mind. Up defense, up special attack. We do a tiny bit of chip. And that tiny bit of chip is enough for our little cookie monster to come in and kill with Zing Zap. We are faster, and we click this. We have a choice band, so we're going to be locked into this move, so we zap them. And would you believe that the fight is almost over at this point? We just need to do one more okie doke. This should bring in Samurott. Cool. Samurott is usually going to see a kill here with Sacred Sword. So this is either going to be Sacred Sword or Swords Dance. So either or, we're going to go into our good pal Amabi. Tia. Sacred Sword. Beautiful. It's not going to do nothing to her, but yeah, it's weird. Even like being in the game, being this late, seeing the level 91 Pokemon is sick. Now we're going to Mega Evolve, and this bee is nuts. They are able to kill with a U-turn, and this sets us up to win the rest of the fight. Because our ace in the hole, who has been kind of the cornerstone of our team since we got them, Dragapult is going to come in and kill 3 in a row. Edgy Samurott. And this Dragapult is not holding any sort of fancy choice item, is not holding any sort of secret berry or life orb. LeBron James is just holding a tiny little spoon because we need help with some psychic attacks. So this is going to show Outspeed Oko against the 3 remaining Pokemon. To kill the first one, we are going to click Force of the Phantoms. We're going to be that Phantom Menace out here. Hit him with that bump 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 bump. And that's LeBron's first KO. LeBron, would you like a second? Our LeBron is better than their LeBron. We smoke some darts and we kill them. And for our final trick, the reason we need this Twisted Spoon is to kill this Roserade in the back. And not only do we have a Mon who kills 3 in this fight, we also only needed 5 Mons for this fight. We have a Pidgeot who's here to do absolutely nothing. Yeah. Easy clap. And don't worry, we have some of the hardest fights in the games coming up soon after this. But it's nice to be back in the saddle and get a victory. Cool. Again, very funny that fight... we were like sweating here. We were like, there's no way to get a line. And then we end up finding a 5 Pokemon line for it. Pretty hype. Yeah, I love the droopy killing animation here. Next one is hard to, yeah, it all fucking sucks. I just have to think big picture. I want to beat Run and Bun. But I don't want to play Run and Bun. The duality of man. I want to beat this dog-ass game, but playing this dog-ass game makes me want to cry. Okay. Scooter. Barra, Scooter. Why weren't you having fun playing Legends Arceus? Drizzle Eject Button Politoed. Fun. Oh, so this is like Permarain? Didn't pick the Fire Starter. There you go. Can... Tuggy almost gets there. Eject button, remind me, which of the buttons is this? Survives a hit and immediately switches to a chosen ally. If I flip turn this guy, do they pick their bait first or do I pick my bait first? What's the order of operations on this? We're really close to end. Yeah, I love Gen 4. Yeah, it's so close. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. We have 6 fights in the gym. We have 15 fights in Victory Road, and then we have the Elite Four. We also have the 10 on 1, 2, 3, but as for required fights, there's 21 left in the game. I believe we don't swap at all. Interesting. Guess we could also like fake out this guy too. See a trainer with Eternatus? Nah. Just naked horse over. Oh, you guys can't see the naked horse. Glastier. Nah, just Silvally. Nothing too crazy in that department. No legendaries. We're just Mega Evolutions in every fucking fight. Mega Charizard X, yeah. Mega Alakazam Pheromosa, yeah. Yeah. Fun times. Okay. So you said our little fish. So there is no one. There's no one who can just murk this guy. Really? Ain't no way. Do they not even need... They don't even need a choice item. Fuck. Skeptical Tile is insane, bro. All that and we're still gonna win. Damn. This Sceptile is fucking nutty, bro. Well, let's see what they baited. Maybe this is not the plan we end up going with. Toad. Copper. other Toad. I guess I can't just call them Toad. Overquill. I'm Overquill. Elect Country Roads. Gator. Okay, so if we go Septical Tile, we click Leaf Storm. I mean, can we... Trispecs. If we do go Specs here, can we kill with something that doesn't drop our attack? We can kill with Energy Ball, just to keep in mind. Pokemon Spelling Bee. Dude, I can't spell normal words. You think I'm going to spell Alola Mola? Giraffarig? Kokomoo? Dude, I'm cooked. I can't spell fucking usually sometimes. Okay, we kill that and then slow dead to that. Yeah, got to be slow dead to something like that. Overquill. Booming Electrode in the back. That's scary. So this would be Gunk Shot, Debond, Ugh. How the hell did we deal with the Overquill in the rain against Archie? I mean, if poison types go, I mean, we have mons who can take the hit, but don't really have anyone who can dish back. No one who can dish network. Club Baba. Yeah. That's why I like my silly... You guys can never see my silly little notes. But I never... it's good you guys can't see my silly little notes because I am constantly misspelling shit over here. But I know who's who. Who's who? The Call of Duty Zombies perk? Who's who? Can Ursaluna just take 2 hits? Ursaluna can almost take 2 hits here. That's pretty nuts. Who's the character from One Piece? Who's who from One Piece? Blue's Clues from Decently Cool Guy. The One Piece is real. Oh, I had a terrifying thought today because the adult sentence incoming. From my old job, I still have like the 401k for that, and they sent me an email, be like, "Hey, just sign in and look at some stuff." And I must have set my retirement age in there to like 58 because there's a little pop in there. It's like, "You may be retiring in 30 years. Get ready for that." And I was like, "Holy shit! I'm gonna be like 60 in 30 years." Well, I'm gonna be 58 in 30 years, but holy fuck, dude. Retirement is literally a lifetime of mine as always, but I feel old. Sabertooth, Tiger, Devil Fruit. That just seems like you just did a little bit of word association. Being old bad. Yeah, I don't know what the hell we do about this Overquill. For 1K, I love that candy bar. It's a space bar. Man, I hate y'all. Wanna play pool in my hot tub. You would have thought that was older than 28. Damn! Melee really does take some years off of you. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, in a little less than a month, I will be 29. Saves Untitled birthday stream. Beating Runabut on my birthday would be kind of sick. But I don't think I'm going to get there in time. You're saying Teen Titans Go is an old show? What about the OG Teen Titans? Oh, God. You keep me young. I didn't mean old. You meant a show for older kids, not an old kids show. Gotcha. Dude, I don't know what the fuck we do about this Overquill. Oh, let's go mon by mon and see if there's anyone he doesn't just, like, completely murk. I bet the run and bun is contributing this to a little bit. I do feel like I'm in a little bit of a rut of things I want to do wise. It sounds like I'm describing depression. I don't know if anyone can relate to the feeling where it's like, because I was very just grinding the TFT, and then like I'm that tournament is over. I didn't make it to day 2, so it's like I don't have any need to push for that. And I'm enjoying in a way of making all these shorts and getting ready for like putting out a video every day. But it's like it feels more like work. I don't have like normally I feel like I have a game or a piece of media or something that I like. Everything else I'm doing is so I can make time to do that, but I don't currently have that right now. So in my mind frame, I'm like, I'm trying to work on the things, even though I'm like, this still feels like work, so that whenever that next big, the card game I want to grind, the the script I want to write, the video I want to research, like I will have the time for that. But it's hard. It sucks being like in a lull between things. I feel like I get very hyper fixated on stuff, and very often there will be like the fixation will end on one thing and I won't have the next hyperfixation yet. In 2 years, I have to go to college and learn how to be a person in the world. You won't learn how to be a person in the world in college. You'll just learn how to drink alcohol. If it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Do we even get access to Metronome? I guess technically we do. Or at the very least, we could use a hard scale for it. Crazy, you are nearly an adult. I was so happy that we could start off the fight by OHKOing this Pokemon. Well, let's see, like, general matchups against everyone else on this. Ayapapa. Harry Mama comes in, does really well here. Seismic Toad is going to be faster than everyone and their mother. Yeah. Here's a fun question. Does Choice Scarf Sep does outspeed... is Choice Scarf Sep faster? No. But this could be... Ooh. I mean, yeah, Sep could... Oh, no, we do actually need that little bit of bump, so we can't go Scarf there. We just need to do a little bit of a bump. Yeah. Go Scuda, flip, turn the goalie. Yeah, like, what can... We could take one liquidation. God, I hate fights like this in gyms, not having access to pre-damage. I'll say, I would think Run and Bun would become a, like, 10% better game if you could pre-damage and pre-status in gyms. I love it when you call me Big Up. Fuck, that's good, Munch. Love it when you call me Big Up Papa. Ayapapa. Ayapapa. Yeah. I would say maybe yes in a normal game, but Run and Bun already has enough fucking challenge. It's like I'm running through a field where I'm getting shot at by machine guns, and they're like, you know what? Let's make it thunderstorming and hailing, so you have to also run through the mud, and you're getting pelted by ice shards. Yes. This is good. Makes normal fights very free. Maybe I'm not as much of a glutton for pain as the average Run and Bun player. Yeah. I think the real positive of Run and Bun as a game is how much control you get. And I think taking away even just this tiny part of that control feels bad. Yeah, but it could involve a lot of flip, because I guess we can come in on one. We can't like flip into flick. Actually, well, B's too slow, right? B just gets fucking murked. Okay, what is the speed threshold? Or, well, you get Swift Swim, but you're not faster. What's the speed threshold for someone who could outspeed with Choice Band? I mean, Choice Scarf. They would they'd ideally need to take this. Yeah. See, I don't mind that. I think it's annoying sometimes with keeping Pokemon under leveled, but I still like no pre-damage is really, especially I'm gonna be fucking pulling my hair out for these last 2 double battles. Double battles without pre-damaging sucks, dude. I think it sucks particularly because it feels much more like a box check, which I feel like this game doesn't have as insane amount of box checks. Where it's like, if you don't have a Protectmon, you have to keep them under leveled. But if you don't have a Protectmon that lines up nicely against this particular moveset, the base bait moves, the fight becomes 20 times harder. Whereas with pre-damaging, you can do some fancy dancing. And get yourself out of a corner like that. Yeah. Okay, what we were saying, we were looking for Mons who would potentially be faster. What's this number we're looking for? So it's higher than that. Looking for like maybe like a 200-ish. Oh, just one last comment. Something can be really hard to deal with because of the sash, but Natural Gift Dragonite is an amazing answer. Natural Gift Dragonite. How so? How does the natural gift help out there? I guess there's like it's like grass natural gift into extreme speed. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I can see it, especially if you come in on an earth power. Boom, 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 boom. Give me with the chart. Thank you for the little bit of insight, though. That's actually super useful. Grass. Thanks, homie. Hopefully, our schedules will line up a little bit more, and you'll get to enjoy a little bit more, or see a little bit more of it. Legendary. You're wiping. If you're wiping, I'm in. Yeah, cool. Looks sick. It just matters. So the Quill is kind of our big question mark still. If you're buying, I'm in. Oh, we're looking for motherfuckers who are fast enough against this guy. Or at the very least, like, match up well. Still waiting for him. I mean, Toad with the Choice Scarf would be fast enough. I mean, Choice Scarf Electrode would do it. Even with Swift Swim Basket. Oh, could Basculation be faster? Could you be any faster? No. Mr. Gnaw has the ability to take 2 hits. Only problem is Gunk Shot. Poison and defense drop, or just poison? Oh, it's not even full AC? Interesting. Dreadnought appears to be a contender. You can take the Gunk Shot. Oh. And then not much else. Steel types are Corviknight, Togedemaru, and Lucario. Yeah, we are kind of steel type lacking, alas. I imagine Mega Aggron's probably fucking insane here, right? Because you can come in on the Gunk Shot, then I assume switch between like baiting, Liquidation, and Throat Chop. Hit it with like Earthquake or something. Yeah. Ooh, actually, Amistar seems kind of sick with it. As always, Urshifu seems like a demon, but we'd have to kind of come in on Throat Chop, right? Or get a slow... I don't think we get a slow flip here. But I mean, like, Mystic Water Fu probably picks this up, right? Nah, it has to be Lorb? Well, I mean, does Gunk Shot crit just kill us? No, so we'd have to come in, like, for free. We'd basically have to come in for free. Pleasantly surprised with how much Amistar is doing here, though. Gunk Shot being able to poison really just throws a wrench into all this. And I gotta know exactly what Destiny Bonnet is gonna look like. I mean, Amistar can definitely take 2 hits. Just defense drop hidden power is a little... I mean, defense drop liquidation is a little spooky. I don't think Amistar would have anything... Overquail's weak to, like, fighting type moves, ground type moves. Oh, it's neutral to fighting type. So it's just ground type moves. Gotcha. Take this choice scarf off you too, by the way. Shurifu can generally tank Gunk and also kill Ja. I assume maybe it's like you tank the Gunk, you go like Surging Strikes, or actually, can they outspeed with choice scarf? Oh, not Gunk. They can't outspeed, but I guess you'd probably go like Mystic Water. You go Mystic Water, you hope you kill with Surging Strikes, and if not, you just pick it up with Aqua Jet. Is this thing have a sheer force? Yeah. Yeah. You're figuring out what is going to break that works. Harry Mama does really well against Raj, especially if they're baiting a KO move. I feel like I feel good about the rest of the fight except this. We don't have any chain closers here. I doubt we're going to have any chain closers here. I mean, the usual suspect. Not fast enough for this guy. Yeah, I don't think there's any potential for chains. No Kingdom Hearts, no Chain of Memories. Who would have thought being able to bait guaranteed move here is not helpful? What is Tignomara bait? Liquidation? I mean, this could very easily be coming on Gunk Shot. We go Fake Out. We go Spiky Shield. That's a decent chunk. It's a drop in the bucket. But then Split Liquidation Throat Chop is a little spooky. Do we have anyone who can take those two and then bait Gunk Shot again? Oh, you know who'd been great for that? Delmise. Delmise probably is fucking amazing in that particular spot. I mean, also, I guess Urshifu can do that. Signs that there are lines where you just affect Polly's move says so as we come back in. Yeah. I can fucking imagine. This thing looks like a nightmare. And we, if you've turned this, we don't switch, right? Cool. Whack as hell. Busted game. If Tug Me Tomorrow fake outs Politoad, where are we headed? We're headed to Earth Power Weather Ball from Toady Bodie. That's annoying that's split. You go full levels, is this still split? I mean, if we go like Soul Vest. Well, that's not quite. Ooh, I didn't even consider... No, because these are physical attacks. Duh. Soul Vest isn't going to help us here. Am I really afraid of most of this other team? It feels like it's more manageable. Maybe this Electrode could be a pain in the ass. Energy Ball, Explosion, HP, Ice. First impression Golisopod kills. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I wonder if there's any flipping kills here. If there's a flipping kill here, I mean that's just a KL. I mean we could get staticked and make it annoying for after, but I mean that's just a we've tricked you KO. Oh, Juve doesn't want to play. Okay, let's go back to... Okay. Is there a line... Okay, let's just completely ignore the number of Pokemon we'd be using for this. Is there a safe line where we kill Quill? So we'd go... Togedemaru, Fake Out plus Spiky Shield is going to do... 25 to 6 to 4, then 1/8. Oh wait, why not I just click the calculator button? $35. Spiky. So that's a fresh 60 every time we do the Togedemaru shuffle. But it's not a guaranteed coming out of this. If it was guaranteed liquidation, we could go to Scuda, but we cannot. And liquidation means unless we are like always baiting Gunk Shot, the baits can get fucked up because of the defense drop. Dark. Okay, anyone who loves taking moves that aren't Gunk Shot? I mean, Golisopod. Like, worst case scenario, they get ejected. Or that could even be best case scenario. But no, we don't have anything that... How many rounds of... Nah, but the problem is with Togedemaru doing this is that they are split baits. I mean, Overquail can... I mean, the simplest one, if we're really truly saying we don't care about how many Pokemon we use. Oh, I wonder if Meteor Mash picks this up, right? What if we go here, this is Liquidation, So we can safely go this guy. I guess the problem becomes like liquidation crit or liquidation defense drop maybe baits liquidation coming back, which Lucario cannot obviously take. Tis a problem. Tis a big, big, big problem. Was there anyone else fast enough with a scarf to get there? We set up Tailwind against the Politoed. Yeah. Who would be fast enough to... Do we have anyone? We don't even have anyone showing slow Oko besides Luna. Luna comes in for 100% free. They can kill it. But would this be weary of triggering Debond AI? Yeah. And no one is showing the good flag that we kill it. Fuck, bro. Yeah, it'd need to be like someone with random move with... Well, I mean... If we could guarantee... If we could chip it slightly with someone... If we chip it slightly with someone and come in on a guaranteed liquidation, we can pick this up. What does this leave in our wake, right? Do we outspeed Oko everything? Oh, this would be for Alligator or maybe random move. I mean, for Alligator, a random move that isn't dancing maybe is not the worst thing in the world. Except for the random freeze. Okay, to random move is death. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like we love those lineups. Kingler's got it. No question. Kingler's got it. God bless Kingler still be... I mean, we're going to have some good baits with them. If we can keep them under leveled, they're going to be our double battle hero because they're still at 79. Okay. It's not miserable, but that's not a win. Why don't we have Assault Vest for special attacking moves? It should be like verbal Assault Vest. Maybe it will behoove us to check out a fake outline or check out a Toad. Okay, who can naturally outspeed Toad? Okay, okay. Question, we have a lot of monsters that can outspeed Toad. Second question would be, who? Second question would be who we would like to come in the most next. I mean, spiky shield baiting would be nice, probably. They're full dead to that. Okay. I mean, even if we don't get to swap out on something, like if we lock ourselves into like a volt switch, right? Oh, we're just dead. Shoot up dead the gunk shot, so that wouldn't work. I mean, we go like choice scarf, volt switch as a lock. How's this feel for us? Like you hit that for 70%, and then same process, but with skewed is a very common lead. Yeah, then if the people are doing it, let's see what the people got. So choice band, we go flip. So outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko, outspeed Oko. Liquidation from Gator. And would never be... This could be D-Dance, though, right? Missing something? What am I missing? Oh, Focus Sash. Ah, yeah, Focus Sash. You're right. This is not dead, slow dead. So this would always be Power Whip. Oh, wait, could we go... It's a shame we can't flip, right? And is anyone else going to be faster? This would have to be like a band to be faster. Mega B's not faster. Mega B gets close. No other flippers. Yeah. No, I appreciate your backseat, especially when you're like, hey, generally people do this. It is so helpful because I just don't have the knowledge from watching Run and Bun stuff. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's nice. And it's nice that I don't have like my full, even though it must be annoying for watching along, being like, I wonder if this can happen. It's probably good that my like full paste is not available because then people can just roll up. I hear apparently that was going on with other streamers where they just roll up and be like, here's the line. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, and half the time the line's wrong. But like helping with the vibes because then I feel like I figured it out. And we go flip. Power Whip seems like a great move to bait too. I bet you there's someone with priority who picks it up. Release the files. You take like fucking jack shit from that. Okay, let's think about goons with priority moves. I mean, probably I jumped exactly to the right spot. And then I completely lost where that little guy is there. Flip turn, Toad does 222. 316. 316 minus 222. 94. E-speed you getting there? E-speed with show me the silk scarf? That does get there? Okay, so we put the horse before the carriage a little bit here. What do we bait? We are fast dead to Ice Punch from Gator. Interesting. Fast dead to Ice Punch from Gator. I mean, we could go this move into like baiting one of the other moves and have Sept kill it. Because I don't think there's anyone who guaranteed falls out of here that is chilling. What can Sept take? Is it just Crunch? It's not even Crunch. Okay, so Sept can't even do that. Hmm. Who will I strike you down with? With furious anger. You almost get their respects. Yeah, I don't know. Any other priority mons? I mean, well, we want to use like Lucario later, right? Potentially. How much does your priority punch do? Jack shit. Other mons with priority moves. First impression? I do leave quite an impression. First impression does get us there. Bop, bop. What do you bait? Never would bait Toad. Probably Quill. It could be Thunder from Toad. Just it depends on how much. Actually, no, that's not true, right? Because crit Power Whip max is going to put us at like 60%. So this would be not you. Slow KO. Would this be guaranteed Thunder from Electrode? That seems like a great swap move. We don't have much in terms of selection from immune mons, though. Nobody's going to be zooming past this guy. It's kind of their whole thing. I mean, if we can... Ooh, wait. Is there someone... Oh, but then we could get ejected right back out is the problem. Because we were saying before, first impression does get this guy here. Nah, I think Golisabot's probably our best answer to this Electrode. Like, all we need is like a Dragon baiting Hidden Power Ice for this guy coming in, and then we just take the HP Ice, we kill with first impression. That seems like the best option here. So we're back to looking for mons with priority moves. So we've eliminated... I mean, Fake Out's not going to do enough. Power Whip is not a full ACK move, so we can't count on that to make contact. Sucker Punch. How much do we need to do? 94? Hanshi with no particular item can get there. Potentially Absol. Why does Absol take so... Okay, they're under leveled. Still, that is way more damage than expected from a Power Whip. I guess maybe that's what makes them a good Protect bot, is that they take a fuck ton of damage from everything. We're looking at the Don Haunch. What you baiting? Fast Dead the Gunk Shot. That's a no-go for us. You're not going to be faster. Your Fake Out doesn't do enough. Nah. I mean, Choice Scarf. I'd use both of our choice items, but that would pick it up. Not really your fight, Pulp. One battle after another. The run and bun story. I mean, I guess Choice Scarf, if we're ripping a choice item here, Choice Scarf Sceptile does do this, gets back up to full health, and then this is going to be the same problem of baiting, yeah, Gunk Shot from Overquill. We could just do this in one last step if we wanted to. I don't know about this, man. I'm not quite certain about this one. Flipply does seem nice, though. Like I said, when we're doing these baits, we also have to worry about this fucking guy still. Any other flippers? Is base B faster? Annoying. Slow dead. Fast dead to liquidation throat chop. Not quite it. Yeah, what were we seeing with Flippy Electrode? Volt Switch. It'd have to be Choice Scarf, right? Scarf would be showing Volt Switch. That Sweeto Slow dead. This would be Gunk Shot from Overquill. Which I mean, it really just sucked that Togedemaru baits split. If Togedemaru didn't bait split here, this would be monumentally easier because then we could just do some additional chip here, go on liquidation into our Flippy Boy, and then be good. Hard game is hard. We're so close, though. Why's my camera so low? I guess I'm just not sitting up. I feel like this is probably not going to get cracked today. What can I get a free kill? I don't think there's anyone I could trick, though. Like the ability to trick is like Mega Evolution Tide, right? Scarf, Foo faster. No. Well, what about base Foo? Would base Foo just bring in Quill, or does base Foo have someone who they get killed by, like probably Power Whip? So that's outspeed Oko. That's slow kill. That's barely not slow kill. We get outspeed Oko and a Thunder Energy Ball split. I mean, if we are Choice Scarf, that wouldn't be that in. I'm actually... No, I don't think, yeah, I think Scarf would actually stop that from coming in. Yeah, because we'd show Outspeed Oko. Spring in this guy. That'd be Outspeed out damage. This is Outspeed Oko. This is Outspeed Oko. This is not Slowco. But the problem is if we get Choice Scarf, obviously, is that we can't Aqua Jet to pick this up. Yeah. Is there anyone who can just bring in Overquill? Outspeed Oko, Outspeed Oko, Outspeed Oko, Outspeed Oko, doesn't Outspeed Oko. Having too many mons an issue. Too many mons does expand your options a little bit, but I definitely feel like I'd rather have too many options than not enough. That also, I think, less an issue in it. How do I want to say this? It makes fights longer, the prep, because you have more options, because you know there's more likely to be a better line than the one you find based on first vibes. But yeah, I'd much rather have, because the higher likelihood of having a completely safe line, yeah, it's crazy. Like, that's when you can get the fights have gotten us really jammed are ones where like there's U-turn or ejecting, because especially if you pick up a KO mid-fight with U-turn, getting to having basically every option in your box to choose the next bait is a little overwhelming. But again, it's one you'd rather have because you can take such control over a fight. So is there anyone else who can rain down hell against this guy? I don't think there's anyone else who picks up an Oko and gets a Polymer Toad that isn't named Skeptical Tile. No one does that much damage. Even if their name was Choice Band Dogotamaru, Arc Raiders. I've heard a lot about it. It's like a team shooter kind of thing. Extraction shooter. So it's like what was that game that was big last year? I have no idea what that. I'm completely blanking on it. Duck Tarkov. I guess it is sort of like Tarkov. I think I've talked about this before, that I don't play a lot of PC shooter games because I was raised playing like Call of Duty on controller. So anytime I feel a disconnect between my brain and my hands when I play shooters. I guess I do play a little bit of Overwatch, but that's a little bit better because I'm playing tank in Overwatch, where it's like my aim, it's more game decision than aim playing tank in Overwatch. I don't need to snap to targets to play Reinhardt or Winston. Hi there. If I figure, yeah. Wish I played good games when I was younger. Yeah. I don't want to know how many hours I spent playing zombies. Because, like, I can at least be like, if I was playing online Call of Duty with my friends, like, you're interacting, you're chatting with other people, you're getting social fun. But if you're just running circles for 20 hours while listening to a podcast that may or may not radicalize you, probably not good for a young brain. But my Die Rise high score, pretty good. My Buried high score, pretty good. That's one of those incredibly funny things that on my YouTube, one of my biggest videos is still like Guide to Buried Zombies. It's so fucked what my biggest videos are. Oh, shut up. Like, yeah, I'm still getting comments on these. Yeah, this is still the funniest. That the biggest video is one of the biggest ones is just random episode of a Mario baseball Let's Play. Not even a Let's Play, a series where I just play one-offs from games. Yeah, and then I still get people. I don't know who's still playing fucking Modern Warfare Survival, but I still get comments on this too. Yeah, another Mario. People love the Mario Baseball. Maybe I gotta play Mario Baseball again. Yeah. Damn, I'm glad this went. But this is a fucking goofy. There's so many angry comments in this because this is just a parody about how loot boxes are dumb. Oh, random Fallout Let's Play episode 2. What the fuck? Wait, this fucking League video has 4K views? I am afraid. These are the videos I'm afraid to watch back because I don't know what Low Bro says in these. I do steal that dragon with a hook. Thanks. Anyways. Round 98 buried my internet tickets and taking my rage to your grave. Yeah. Yeah. I've never said bad words. I'm just, when the video is 11 years old, when the video is fucking 11 years old, I'm especially, oh, I zoomed in too much. I'm a little concerned. I don't think I have. I don't think I ever got chat restricted. But I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been chat restricted in League. I think by that point I don't want to see my full chat, my oldest chat logs in League of Legends, but I especially would not want to hear the transcripts of my Call of Duty days. Like 15 years ago. The world has changed. I think we're not going to crack this fight today. Might as well do a few dailies before we call it out. Electric can learn Thunderbolt? Are these all just thunderous? Can learn Earthquake and T-Bolt is weird. Actually, is Electros? I have a feeling that's probably true. Legendary can learn Earthquake. Let's go Groudon. For Legendary can learn Earthquake. Dual type that, wow, there's not that many. Dual type that can learn Earthquake. Well, it's probably Flygon. Legendary from Unova. We will go, I mean, if these are legendaries, let's go Landorus. Dual type Unova. Weird dual, is Leavanny dual type? Swoobat? Cool. Dual type electric. Electric legendary, I'm going to go Zapdos. Dual type electric, we will go Lantern. Electric can learn Thunderbolt, Unova. What is the one? This is the only one where I don't think Thunderous could be it, but I feel like this has to be true. Unova can learn T-Bolt. Zebra Striker surely can learn T-Bolt. Okay. Electric can learn T-Bolt. We'll go Pikachu. Then I want to say Thunderous. You would assume. Is that really the only one where Thunderous isn't the answer? Oh my god. I got duped. Why did I trust? Never trust a Pokemon player. Never, ever, ever trust a Pokemon player. But yeah, gamers, anything else I really want to do today? Not particularly. I'm hopefully going to write the Aaron Crystal script today, but we'll see. I got to stop doing that. Apparently, it's like bad to talk about the thing, like talk about goals until you accomplish them because your brain treats it as you've done it. Anyways, gamers, I'm glad I did a fight today. I'm going to be back same time, same place. Maybe we can crack Bethany. I know this is a pretty ridiculously hard fight, but I mean, inching closer, ever closer to the end is always good. Appreciate you gamers tuning in. I've been your friendly neighborhood Saves Untitled. I hope you had fun watching. Again, we'll be back same Saves Untitled time, same Saves Untitled place.